Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying all the beautiful signs of the season. Miss Price, how many Christmas trees have you set up this year?
Well, Father, let me tell you. 9.
It's been busy. It's been busy setting up things. And Advent wreaths, we've been passing out candles. I bet we passed out something like 56 purple candles and 12 pink candles.
Just a couple of Advent elves over here.
So let's do a little recap. How have we gotten to this point in the Advent season? We've presented 2 challenges already, and it's been right when life is getting even a little bit more busy and crazy. And so we want to do another.
Yeah, we totally want to do another. Why not add one more thing? You're already doing 57 things. What's one more?
So all the signs and wonders is great, but if we don't remember the reason for the season, then we've lost it all. So we've gotten some feedback about some of the good things that you are doing to keep your head in the game, as we say, as you're going through this Advent season. And we want to share some of those examples that we've heard because there's some really amazing things out there.
Absolutely. So thank you, first of all, to all the families that have sent us emails sharing your traditions with us. I'm loving them. I'm writing them all down, and I'm going to copyright them all. I'm just going to steal them all, plagiarize. Not copyright. I'm plagiarizing them all. So just off the cuff, off the top of my head, one of the ideas was hiding Mary and Joseph around the house on their way to Bethlehem. Another family sings, O come, Emmanuel, as they light their Advent wreath at the end of the day. And another said that they are adding yarn to Jesus's manger for every good deed that their children do to make a soft place for Jesus's head.
That's great. And those are a lot of traditions that you might have in your home as well. As you're saying those, I remember, certain things in my own family that Christmas was special because of those things. My dad even moved the wise men little by little closer to the nativity scene as we got closer to January 6th, because that's when the wise men come to visit baby Jesus. So
cool.
We actually ended up looking around the house. Where would they be today? Where would they, moving along? So we got to see little by little as they got closer to Bethlehem, how they arrived there.
Cool.
And so we kicked it all off with a novena to St. Nicholas. That was our first challenge, and we spent the week learning more about who he was and why he is so much more than Santa Claus. The generous soul, St. Nick, he accompanied us throughout those 9 days, and yesterday we just happened to celebrate his feast day. So hopefully you were able to say that whole novena and pray for your intentions and then celebrate the feast day yesterday as well.
And at the school, all of our kids got little chocolate coins in their shoes in the elementary school, which is really cute because they all get very excited.
Yeah. Actually, this morning I saw one of the kids when he found the coin in his shoe. He said to his mom who was there with him, "Mommy, there's a coin in my shoe. Can I eat it?" So he knew it was chocolate apparently, but that was great.
That is cool. But don't tell them. I got them from Bulk Barn.
That's not true. St. Nicholas came through last night and he dropped coins in all their shoes.
Awkward.
So the next challenge was to do something with your family that was apostolic, giving of your gifts of time, talent, and treasure. And this was an opportunity that we give to ourselves to live more fully the Advent season, being generous in this time as Christ is giving himself to us.
Yeah.
So that's the recap, and we are on a journey together, and I think that we're also ready for another challenge.
Totally. And please, let go, unclench your hands. Don't worry. It's nothing highly involved. Our goal for this challenge was to make sure that it was simple, realistic, and something that could be done in the midst of what we know is your very, very busy lives. And what we're doing this time is actually we're sharing an idea that another Regnum Christi school, a sister school to ours in the States, is doing. So we're actually going to be doing it together.
Yeah. And so continuing with this theme of doing things in family, we thought some very simple challenges that would be very doable, very concrete. And so the first one that you can choose from, we have 3 of them to offer to you. The first one is to read the infancy narrative from either the Gospel of Matthew or the Gospel of Luke, which is the first 2 chapters of these Gospels. And discover again the story of Jesus' birth, where he came from and how it came about. And we had fun actually looking at the Gospel of Matthew just before we started giving this talk. And it goes through the genealogy, right? All the names of the forefathers of Jesus as they arrived down to St. Joseph and Mary. And it was kind of fun to look at those names, to think, I wonder if any of these kids have thought, maybe I could name my child that name one day.
Yeah, because I think that the genealogy of Jesus is a gold mine of excellent names for babies. For instance, I pulled out my two favorite. Number one is Aminadab. I just thought that's super relatable because kids are super into dabbing, you know? So it's like, I'm in a dab. And then the second one is Jehoshaphat. Who wouldn't want to name who wouldn't want a grandchild named Jehoshaphat, you know? Solid, dependable.
It's a very strong name.
Yep.
Yes,
agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed. The second idea that we had for you is go to Mass each Sunday and spend 5 minutes before the tabernacle, either before or after Mass. And again, this might seem like something very small and inconsequential, but if you read the stories of any of the major Catholic speakers of our day, or any stories of the saints, those even just 5 intentional minutes with our Lord can change a life.
Actually, yeah. And that's so time as well, I think, for you as parents to teach your children how to pray, to spend that time before the Eucharist and speak to our Lord in person and let them know that he's there listening to them and he can do so much for them in their lives. It's a beautiful moment of just allowing Jesus from the tabernacle. And I've told the kids this before, just look through that little keyhole and see you there and know that he has been waiting for you to come to that moment and enter into their lives in a special way.
Yeah. And I think when you're kneeling in the pew or sitting in the pew praying, don't be afraid to like lean down and whisper to your children, you know, like, what are you going to thank Jesus for today?
Yeah.
You know, those
are beautiful, beautiful moments. Right?
Yeah. You don't have to be able to hear a pin drop in the church.
And so before, after Mass, to try that one. And then another one is at home, to pray a decade of the Rosary as a family, to unite yourself to our Blessed Mother as she's making that journey to Bethlehem, and to truly make her a part of your life. You know, tell your children to think about where she's at, what she's thinking in this moment, and to enter into her heart a little bit to understand that she's as confused as anybody about what's about to happen and how it's going to take place, but that she has faith, that it's all going to bring about so much good in the world and that many great things have been promised. And she ponders all these things in her heart as she's going on this journey. So to pray the Rosary with her, maybe you want to pray the third joyful mysteries, the birthday of our Lord, and just to bring that in a special way into your home, that our Blessed Mother is accompanying you through this time as well.
Beautiful. I have nothing to add to that. And for bonus points, for those of you that are super keen out there, one thing that you can do is invite your parish priest to join you in any of these 3 challenges. Invite your priest to come over and join you for a decade of the Rosary, to join you for a reading from the Gospel of Matthew or Luke, or to pray with you before or after Mass, and then treat them to a nice meal. Bonus points.
That sounds good. So that's it. Simple, concrete, and helpful for our living of the Advent season. We're cruising through this Advent season. We're already in the second week, and we're leading right up to Sunday, the Pink Sunday. Right?
Woo! My favorite Sunday!
Or Rose, as priests like to call it. And it's a Sunday where we're supposed to get joyful. We're supposed to recognize that Christmas is just around the corner, and we really have to start to recognize that the time is passing and put our hearts in the right place to really recognize Jesus as the reason for the season. So have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining us, and God bless you.
God bless you.